My name is Hayne Brandt, and today I'll be discussing CPR. We're going to do it on an adult, a child, and also an infant. All right. So when you come up to someone that is going to be needing CPR, what you feel like may need CPR, the first thing you want to do is be sure that your scene is safe. You could be coming up on someone that has been in a car accident or just in a school system or wherever it is. So you want to be sure that you check your scene to be sure that the scene is safe. The next thing you want to do once your scene is safe is you want to be sure that the victim is unresponsive. Okay, so you're going to say, "Sir, are you okay? Are you okay? Sir, are you okay?" Once you realize that they are not okay, then you're going to have someone call 911. So, "Sir, would you go please call 911? All right, if you're by yourself, all right, if no one else is around, you come up on someone that is unresponsive. If it is an adult, then you're going to want to call 911 before you start your work. All right, and the reason being is they need medical assistance. They probably had a heart attack or in cardiac arrest, so you want to be sure that 911 is on the way. So in today's world, it's a little bit easier. Most of us are going to have cell phones. We should be able to call 911 on the spot. So once you realize that 911 has been called with an adult, then you want to be sure that you look, listen, and feel to be sure that they are unresponsive. So you're going to put your head down and you're going to be listening for any gargling sounds or anything here. You're also going to be feeling for the breath coming up and also looking at the stomach to see if it's moving, if they are breathing. So you're going to do this for about 5 to 10 seconds. Okay, once you realize that they are unresponsive, then you need to start CPR. And how you're going to do that is you're going to find the nipple line, all right, with the palm of your hand. All right, you want to put your hand right in the middle of their nipple line. All right, so then you want to get off your heels and get square over the victim. All right, then you're going to do 30 compressions. All right, so you found the nipple line, the palm of your hand is going in the middle, and then 30 compressions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Once you reach your 30 compressions, now you have to give your 2 breaths. You have to be sure that you lift the chin. All right, you're going to put your hand on their forehead, your fingers on their chin, lift up and open up that airway. Now you're going to give your 2 breaths. 1001, 1002. Again, go right back to your chest compressions. Again, finding palm of your hand, nipple line right in the middle, and then go back to work. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. So now, if this was a child, all right, with a child, you don't have to, or with a child, you want to start your compressions once you've gone through your normal routines of checking the scene and seeing if they were unresponsive. All right, you want to start your chest compressions right then. You ask yourself, why is it different? Because this is a child. More than likely, they have not had a heart attack. So now you want to be sure that you start their compression so that you're trying to save their life. All right, after you go through this cycle for 2 minutes or 5 times, then if you were by yourself and you had not had a chance to call 911, then you would call 911 after 5 cycles of chest compressions and breathing. Now, of course, if you walk up on a child and you have someone else there, tell them to go call 911. That way you can go ahead and get the EMS there immediately. Now, if you're dealing with an infant, all right, this is his little child, by the way. So if you're dealing with an infant, the beginning here is going to be the exact same, okay? So now, instead of doing the palm of your hand, all right, so you're going to check now with 3 fingers, okay? Your index, your pointer finger is going to be on the nipple line. Then you will remove that finger as you're starting to give your compressions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, you're going to go all the way to 30. And then when you're giving your breathing, okay, the infant's mouth and nose will be able to fit inside of your mouth. So you don't have to hold the nose when you're giving these breaths. Okay, so be sure with an infant, you're just going to hold their head back, their chin up, and you're going to blow inside their nose and to their mouth. All right. Also, that is with an infant. When you're doing with a child, all right, you have to also recognize how big they are. Just like with an infant, we went with 2 fingers. With a child, it's your determination. You can go with 2 hands, or if they're young or small, you could possibly go with 1. So everything will be the same. You find your nipple line, but instead of putting this hand on top, you just put it behind your back and use 1 hand with compressions. Being sure that you hold their nose when you're giving your breaths into their mouth. Also, when you're giving those breaths, try to see if it is getting inside to their inside of their chest. You should see their chest move some. It's very important, guys, as we're learning CPR, because we are the first responders at this point. All right, so you've called for 911, but instead of letting that person sit there without breathing or without their heart beating, you can be the one that can save their life, or at least give them that opportunity to have life afterwards. Thank you.